Following the Super Eagles' 2-1 loss against hosts Ivory Coast in the final of the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations, Nigerians have faulted the team for reserving their worst performance for the most important game, despite raising hopes with their run during the tournament. After Captain William Troost Ekong gave Nigeria a lead into the break with a header in the 37th minute, the hosts fought back in the second half, producing 2 goals, courtesy Frank Kessie and Sebastian Haller, to win their third title. Kessie found the equalizer for the Elephants in the 61st minute with a header, while Haller, who played for West Ham United 2019-2021, Ajax 2021-2022 and currently Borussia Dortmund, known for his elite finishing, pace and strength, scored the winner and his second goal of the tournament with a poke in between Nigerian defenders. A soft touch from brilliant flicked finish from Simon Andraga with 9 minutes left to play. Despite the final changes made by coach Jose Peseiro, the Eagles couldn't find the inspiration to come back into the game, missing the chance to win a 4th Afcon, just like their failures in 1984, 1988, 1990 and 2000. Across different stadiums and viewing centers observed by Clearview News desk crew, the once lively and cheerful environment following the Super Eagles' first win soon turned dense and the silence deafening even before the final whistle sounded on Nigeria's 2-1 defeat. Despite the loss, some citizens appreciated the Eagles for their outing, while others showed their disappointment in the players and the team's coach.
In this game today, the only thing that favored Nigeria was our tactical prowess. The crowd was against us. The officiating has been against us, there's no doubt about it. The environment was against us. Even our own people down there were also against us. Where were we? How many seats? How many tickets available? Where were we? Where is Nigeria embassy in Côte d'Ivoire? In 1 month plus, we don't know them. Then Peseiro chose to twist the starting lineup that has been working for him today. This is a game you know very well. The last time we played them in this same tournament, we won 1-0. Not that we played well. They played the game, they dominated the game. We had a penalty, we converted it, that was it. We knew very well. In this tournament, we've been doing one thing. We play from the back, we used our fullback, we connect our wingers. Our midfield has not been that excellent. So if you know that our key in this tournament has been online, Kevin Bassey, Moses Simon, Ademola Lookman, and Victor Moses, why dropping Moses Simon today on the bench? If we are to talk physicality, experience, finishing, where does Chukwueze match Moses Simon? It's like the destiny was in their hand to win this tournament. Judging by how they qualified from the group and they came here, you knew very well that today, the only thing you needed to do was to do the right thing, play your best players. The Super Eagles that beat them in the group stage is better. It's worse than the one that they defeated today. But what did we do? We got it wrong. We can't just continue like this. We have a very nice team. Before Senegal win this one, they lost the final before they came and win the last one last 2 years. So as long as I'm concerned, we had a very good tournament. Though we've lost, it's a tournament somebody must win. We came all the way from Nigeria to Côte d'Ivoire. We played unbeaten to the last day. Then we lost 2-1. It's not a bad result. But NFF should look into this team, do the needful, then we move. My final thought is, Peseiro, I think this is the first Afcon final. Today you have learned that there are days you don't experiment. There are days you can't afford to make mistake. When you are, to me, we are unlucky to play against the host nation. Everything worked against us. The crowd worked against us. Everything worked against us. But you refuse to stick to that which have worked for you. And that was your greatest undoing today. But you've tried. You've tried. This is the first Afcon with Nigerians and you got this far. Congratulations to you, Peseiro, but you have to work on your mistakes.
If you should be over 10, I'll rate it 7 because the first goal that we scored, that was because of the corner kick, and after we scored that other one, we just relaxed. If, like, based on what I saw in the match, in the possessions, they were higher. They were getting like 70. They're having like 70% and we're having like 30% possession. So since we scored the other one, we were just like relaxed. We're not even hitting the close goals. They had like 12 shots that they tried. Us, we had like 3. It was not that much, so I won't rate it that much. And the midfielders that they added there, they're not strong enough. They're just weak. They're not able to carry out what they're supposed to do. They didn't put people, and at the end of the match, almost at the end to the finishing of the match, they now started substituting people instead of, because when I was looking at the Ivory Coast, they substitute people like close to the ending. It was like about maybe 60%, 60 minutes to the ending, but also we're substituting 70 minutes, 80 minutes when the match was about to be over. So the people that they substituted newly, they did not have enough chance to like fight for their own country.
I think they did their best, like they tried, but then there was a time they were getting weak, like they were all getting tired, like they were feeling very, very relaxed. So I think when they scored the one goal, like there was this confidence in them, maybe like they will just win the match. So getting close to the end of the match, they were all tired. Like even the keeper was just left to himself, and then I think that was it. That was the major cause we lose the game.
President Bola Tinubu, in a statement signed by his special advisor on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, praised the Super Eagles for their display in the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations final in Ivory Coast, noting that despite their loss to the host nation, they demonstrated resilience and talent at the tournament. Vice President Kashim Shettima, former Senate President Dr. Abubakar Saraki, and so many other serving rep members have hailed the Super Eagles for their doggedness all through the game. It was indeed a fairy tale and a transition from lucky survivors to eventual winners for Ivory Coast, as they were crowned winners of the 2023 Total Energies CAF Africa Cup of Nations. While chants of joy and celebration remain loud on Ivorian soil till this very moment, many Nigerians, with bated breaths, remain hopeful for another chance to clinch the enviable cup in the Afcon 2025, slated to hold in June next year.